question for you. Do you have a kitchen that you'd love to change, but maybe don't have the budget for a reno right now? Well, if you do, stick with me because I have 5 of my favorite tips to upgrade your kitchen for a very small amount. Number 1, my favorite tip in sort of updating your kitchen and styling it is to use your cutting board as an accessory. Yes, your cutting board. What I mean by this is it looks beautiful to lay a couple cutting boards together, different sizes, different shapes, and lean them against the wall or near your stove. It really adds so much interest and texture to your kitchen. Tip number 2 in styling your kitchen on a budget is change the backsplash. And before you say, no wait, that's a reno, hear me out on a couple things. Now, you could do a reno. I just want to let you know that changing a backsplash isn't that hard, and a lot of people I know have done it themselves and done it pretty inexpensively with things like subway tile, which is one of my absolute favorite backsplashes. But if you don't want to do that, another great option on the market is there's actually stick-on tiles. It's literally a peel and stick, and you put it over top of what you already have, and it looks great, and it's a fraction of the cost. And then my third suggestion for you is painting it. I did this in a previous place of mine where I didn't like the backsplash, didn't want to change it though, and literally just painted it the same color as the cupboards, and it kind of blended all in. Tip number 3 is put art in your kitchen. And no one ever does this, and it's one of my favorite things along with the cutting boards, is to have art in your kitchen. And you can just lean a piece of art up against the wall or beside the stove. I understand with cooking and cleaning and everything like that, but it just adds so much interest, it adds color, it adds personality, and it makes you happy when you're in the kitchen cooking. Tip number 4 is always have greenery in your kitchen. And one of my favorite things to do is on the windowsill is always have a little plant. If you can, I think having some herbs is a great idea. So have a little bit of rosemary or basil, put it in a nice little pot, it freshens it up, it looks great, and you can actually use it as well. And tip number 5, last but not least, and I'm sort of speaking to myself with this one, is buy a beautiful tea towel, or maybe a few beautiful tea towels that you can rotate. I think there's so many gorgeous linens right now on the market, and again, when you walk into a kitchen, a lot of times your stove is the focal point, and you see these sort of ratty old tea towels hanging from it. I am totally guilty of this as well, but I think having a beautiful one hanging from your stove makes such a difference. So just to recap, if you want to add a few things to your kitchen without doing a reno, here's my suggestions. Get some cutting boards in different shapes and sizes, stack them together and put them beside the stove. Think about changing your backsplash. It can make a huge difference, and again, there's options like the peel and stick or painting. Greenery, I love greenery, so think of using fresh herbs like basil or rosemary, put them in a cute little pot. Art. Having art in your kitchen doesn't have to be a huge piece of art, but a little piece of art in your kitchen. And last but not least, a beautiful tea towel. So I know these all sound like great suggestions, but now you're saying, where do I go to get them? So I've created a little sheet for you of some of my favorite kitchen styling items that I use for photo shoots, and I've linked to it below. If you like this video, I'd love it if you could like it, share it with your family and friends, and make sure to subscribe. And remember to hop on over to karladreyerdesign.com because I do send a weekly newsletter where I share tips and DIYs and ideas that I only share with my subscribers. So I'll see you over there.